I heard Robert Carter, one of the lawyers who argued the Brown cases, say that the Brown v. Board of Education decision was the Magna Carta of Black America. And it's hard to rank that with the Declaration of Independence, but if you imagine that the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution until then had not meant much to African Americans, the Brown v. Board decision tells us this means you too. You're included here. So in that sense, it has enormous importance. The country had, through the Supreme Court, had put the stamp of equality on African Americans, and we didn't realize how long it would take to make that promise come true, but the promise was enormously powerful and enormously ennobling, I think, and empowering. The Brown v. Board of Education decision said segregation was unconstitutional, but it created a wedge which allowed the nonviolent civil rights movement to argue that it was also immoral. And that combination created the movement of the 1960s and brought us to where we are today. It's arguable that our schools still remain terribly segregated. About half of all schools in the country are rigidly segregated, whether that means all white or all minority. And it's arguable that white students are the most segregated students in American education today. When children of different races, backgrounds, income go to school together, it prepares them for life in the world they're going to enter when they leave school. And if they don't learn then how to get along with different people or to appreciate differences, the chances are they'll never learn it. We know that in this country, education is a ticket for advancement. But if you get your ticket punched by the slow train, you're not going to get out as fast as the people who are on the fast train. My grandfather was born into slavery. He got to be 16, couldn't read or write, walked 100 miles to Berea College in Kentucky. Berea took him in. 16 years later, he graduated with a college degree, fathered a family in which all of them received a college education, and they in turn had children who received a college education. If you successfully navigate it, and if you work like a demon, there are people who've come out okay, but the numbers are so small as to demonstrate how inadequate the process is for everybody else. The Brown v. Board of Education decision put life into our laws. We had laws before Brown that said all men are created equal, but nobody believed it, nobody practiced it, and Brown said, it's true, and you've got to do it. And the fact that we've not done it successfully isn't a measure of our failure, it's a measure of the challenge that we have.